Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Do you ever feel like all the work you're putting in is not doing anything? Like you're just spinning your wheels and staying in the same spot you were a week ago, a month ago? You're not alone. A lot of times, when putting in the work to change our lives or to do a big project, it seems like things may be stalling out. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. How to stay hungry and keep the course in those very trying times. Because sometimes you're just weeks away from achieving your goal. Sometimes you're just days away. Now, everyone's tunnel phase will be different based on the goal you're trying to achieve. Not everyone's lives are the same. But the concept remains. When putting in the work or doing anything major, there's going to be times of seemingly no progress. And that can get very frustrating, tiresome, discouraging. But keeping the course, keeping the same action that you are doing, if you know that if you know it's getting you actually closer to your goal, it is fundamental in achieving it. Because there's times that we need to wait. There's times that we need to just keep stacking those blocks. But there's also times that the actions that we're taking will seem insignificant. This is certainly true when you're working out. You're putting a lot of hours into the gym, a lot of time. But after a month and a half, there's not that big of a difference visually. That can be discouraging. But with any goal, it can be said that there's a dark tunnel that you have to go through. I got some notes here, I'm gonna read over them. Remembering that nothing was built in a day, like Rome. The massive construction that was the Roman Empire wasn't built in a day. It took a very long time, small steps, and sometimes with many years of seemingly no progress. But when you take a step back and reflect on where you were 5 months ago, 1 month ago, you can truly appreciate how far you have actually come. So one way to do that is to keep a daily proof journal. And this is somewhere you can write on physical or digital medium, to where you write down the small wins that you are achieving. Now, these wins can be for you personally, or they can be towards the project. And these small daily proofs will show you in those times that you feel like you're making no progress. You'll be able to reference back that you are making progress and things are moving forward. And staying the course is extremely important. Don't allow the tough times to remove you from the game. Understand that those tough times are testing you. You're being tested. Take the test, pass it by maintaining the direction you are going. And obviously, we're not talking in terms of delusional here. We're speaking on matters of individuals who are serious, determined, have a game plan, know the end goal, and are making diligent steps towards that goal. But even with all those tools in place, the same applies. There will be tough times. Times that might make you want to quit, do something else, or start over completely. Stick to the plan, work the plan. It's incredibly important that you do so. Next thing is we're going to talk about, in the same understanding of those tough times, boredom and burnout are real, and it can happen to anybody at any time. Keeping things fresh, switching up how you do your daily activities, even changing the environment that you do it in, can help you move forward. If you do it inside all the time, maybe start doing it outside. If you do it in one room, maybe try a different room, different lighting, whatever it may be that can help you change the environment you're in. It can propel you forward. Small tweaks to your environment can help you. Burnout and boredom. Now, I have to say that if you're feeling bored, you need to understand that you might need to reevaluate what you are doing. Burnout, on the other hand, means you're overworking yourself. Allow yourself time to also enjoy life. But through that enjoyment, don't put yourself in a position where you might be taking 5 steps backwards. Everything in moderation, and everything with your long-term goals in mind. Never allow short-term excitement and fun to derail you from your true way of thinking. With your legacy mindset, daily activities are seen through that long-term lens. Keeps you from doing stupid things. Keeps you from doing things that might harm your life and career, your goals. Because you ask yourself, if I do that thing 10 years from now, how will it affect me? Very important. So, you need to take a few times out of the month to really reflect what you are doing, how you are feeling about it, and how far you have come. Ask yourself those questions. Give yourself time to reflect, and understand it's all a process. It's all a process. It takes time. Another thing you really want to think about is, and I've spoken on this in other videos, it's such a important switch that needs to happen to you personally. It's the long-term versus short-term mentality. Staying hungry is truly based on where your focus is in the future. I'm talking 10, 20, 30 years, decades. Winners see the future as a series of decades of growth, not a few fleeting moments. Incredibly important to think about that. Decades worth of growth, not a few fleeting moments. Goes back to what I just said. You see daily activities and opportunities through a different lens. Consequences are calculated and are put up in comparison to your long-term goals. It keeps you away from trouble. It keeps you away from certain people. It keeps you away from certain activities. It's a mindset shift. It truly is a mindset shift that can make a difference in your life. And some people never understand that or achieve that. And remember, success isn't just about big wins, instantaneous wins. Success is staying the course over decades, building upon your successes over time, understanding the process, enjoying the process, because truly the journey is everything. For those who are mid-journey and are feeling burnt out, I understand. Stay the course. Remind yourself how far you've come. Remind yourself your end goals and what this means for your legacy. These are important things to reflect on. Big things, big ideas. My final advice for staying hungry is you need to truly surround yourself with winners, not quitters. Winners win, quitters quit. Don't quit. Win. Win for your legacy. You started the journey. You took the first step. Just take another, then another, and keep going all the way to your goals. Life is all about the choices you make on a day-to-day basis. It's not one day. It's not 2 days. It's every single day, stacked on top of each other over a long period of time, that builds out your legacy. Something you can be proud of. Something you can be proud of. Something that your family can look at, learn from. This is what it's all about. Truly. It's what it's all about. But yeah, that's all I have on that topic today. And remember, if you want to leave a legacy behind, all it takes is one day at a time. Thanks for watching.